What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mike Thomas's garage. We're out here in the garage tonight working on the motor. I got the new crank bolt installed, got it torqued. That got torqued to about 85 foot-pounds, so that's done. So I just got to put the front of this all back together, and so I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll go over what else we've gotten done on here tonight. And then I also need to get the oil put in the motor, get that done and over with. And again, we'll go over what else is left to do. So the list is getting smaller back there and all that. So let's go ahead and get this put back together, and then we'll go over the list of what's left and get the oil put in it. So here we go. Myself there. Okay, so we got that adjusted. I'll just make sure everything's tight. Okay, got that all put back together. I just had to adjust this bracket. It dropped down, so I had to adjust it because it was hitting the blade. So got that all adjusted. Everything's here. We'll double check all this once I get a heat cycle in it and make sure that this is all set right and all that. So the only thing that's left now is to get the water lines done for the motor. So what we kind of did here is that this water line was up to here. I had to drop that down to this because when I was going to put a -8 line from right here, it was hitting the corner. It was hitting the corner of the head right here. So that really wasn't working, and so these lines or these fittings in here in the intake are all tight, and so I got to get. Let me show you this fitting that I need to get for that to make it work. All right, so this. All right, so this right here is the fitting that I need. I need to go get another one. So that way I can take this and I can put it on here. It's kind of hard doing it this way, but it comes around. So like I said, this is a -8 in right here, and it will screw under here. Like so, and then I can run the line from here, run it kind of down by this one. I'm going to put a T kind of right here, and then I'm going to get another one of these to go on to this one for a -8 line, and it'll fit pretty good right here with a 90. Come down into here with a T, and then I'll exit it out the back to one of the other lines that's out the back. So that's the way I can kind of do it because I want to move any of these, this fitting or this fitting, because these things are sealed up really good and I didn't have any leaks last year. And this fitting right here hasn't been touched and I don't really want to mess with it for it to start leaking. So that's, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just do it this way here for that one and that one. So. And then I'll run my line, the headers. I just got that, and then I also got the control valve for my headers, so this way I can control the water going to the headers. If I haven't showed you guys that yet on this video, let me show you that because I just got that done tonight. So if I haven't showed you that, here it is. So that's my water valve for the headers, so I can control the water going through there and all that. So that, and then just got to get the oil put in it, which I haven't done that yet, sitting right there. And I also got my return lines. I don't know yet. If not, I'll show it to you again. So there's that one there, and then I have this one all done. Got the filler cap put back on for both sides. So those are all done. I'm not going to put the panels back on. We got panels to go here and there, sitting back there. They're sitting right there. Just need to so I'm not going to put those on yet until I make sure there's no fuel leaks for the return lines going up here and all that. So once I know that's all good, after we fire this up next month, then we'll put the interior all back together, put the back seat back in it, and then I'll shampoo the couple spots. That's the only thing that's left for the carpet, and probably give it a good over for vacuum. Changed the carburetor jets, got those done. And so I'm going to go this tomorrow when I get off work to get the water lines, the rest of the fittings and stuff for the water lines, so we can get that finished up on the motor. Because really, that and then the relay for the fuel pump. Right now, those are the only two major things that are holding us up right now to fire this up. So I'm gonna get those. So I'm gonna get the water lines done this weekend, and then possibly the header lines for the water done this weekend. But see what else did we get done on this thing. I got the passenger seat put back in. That's really not going to affect me getting the seats on everything else. And then so we can go over to the list. This is what's done on the list so far. That's done. And then I got to go over to Home Depot, get the shutoff valve for both tanks. I'm going to order this tonight, the caliber, and then the water lines and stuff we'll get. We got to get the oil put in it. So a few minor little things that's left. So I'm trying to see, am I missing anything else? Got the boat tags put on it, got the trailer tags put on. Got the jets for the carburetor done. So really not much kind of really show or do. Just kind of update of where we're at, what's going on. So like I said, tomorrow we're gonna get the water lines, the fittings for the rest of everything. So the next video will probably be me putting the water lines together and getting that ran, and then all that. And I'm still going back and forth on changing these studs and everything on the blower to the red ones. So I'm going back and forth and for that. So I think that's pretty much about it for this. Just kind of update on everything. So yeah, so once I get the relay for the fuel pump, then we can put the headers on right for the final time. Yeah, they're sitting on here right now. Got the new header gaskets. I'm not really going to put those. I haven't really have those put on yet because I got to pull those off, the headers off, to get in here and have room to get the relay set up and everything. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at for that. And then once the relay's done, then we can put the headers on for the final time, and then that's pretty much about it. So we're just getting closer and closer of firing this thing up and getting things shampooed and cleaned. So again, if you guys want to see me go live, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me go live on firing this thing up, because I will do that if you guys want to. If you guys want to see me do that, let me know in the comments or thumbs up. I'll show you when I go live to fire this thing up and all that. So I really do appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. Really do appreciate the people that have subscribed so far. Let's keep building that. And just keep building the audience, and just kind of let's grow this thing and see how far we can go with this and keep growing it. So that's pretty much about it. There's really not much to talk about, at least for tonight. So just kind of a little update. We're kind of getting to the point now that I'm getting to the point now that I'm just kind of making a list of parts that I need to go get, and then kind of mapping out the water lines and all that. So I guess we can go ahead and get the oil put in it, and I can show you guys that and all that. So let me get you guys set up, and we can go ahead and get the oil put in here, and that'll probably be it for tonight for this video. So let me get you guys set up, and then we can get the oil put in this. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen before the oil that we are going to put in here, this is the oil that we are going to be running in this motor. It's the 2050. It is the high performance street. So from what I hear is that this oil here is good for blower applications, kind of like what this one's, kind of like what this setup is. So Royal Purple, and also from what I hear too, and I've also seen on some race motors that we have in our family, that it also picks up horsepower and stuff. So definitely recommend Royal Purple for any of your applications for racing or street performance, and this will also help for the crankcase pressure. Also, one of the other things I heard too that will help out on this. So we are going to run the Royal Purple 2050, and we're going to put 7 quarts in here because this is a 7-quart capacity oil pan. So let's go ahead and get this put in, and that way that's done, and check that off our list. And then also in the same process, at the same time, I'm also looking to see if there's any oil leaks coming from the valve covers. Make sure I got those all tightened down. So it's another good thing too, as I'm especially on this side that I'm putting it in. So, and also see if there's any oil coming out of the oil pan, which I think we're going to be okay. Didn't have any issues before when I put oil in it, so we should be good. And also Blueprint Engines ran this quite a bit on the dyno to make sure everything's good. So they didn't say anything about putting break-in oil in it, so it should be good there, so I don't have to run break-in oil. So, but I'm still going to keep an eye on everything and just double check, make sure we're good, just to be on the safe side. This is our last quart, and then all the oil is put in it. Okay, all the oil's put in it, 7 quarts. Grab a paper towel and we'll get that out of there. Okay. Okay, so crank bolt's done, oil's put in it, so I don't have to worry about it. I marked everything off my checklist, so really the what's left is the shut-off valves for both tanks, the caliber bolt, which I'm going to order tomorrow or tonight, get that ordered, the water lines for the motor to finish that up, that's going to be tomorrow, And then I'm also going to get I'm going to get the relay, the plug, and the wires that we need to get that situated. And then this thing is pretty close to firing up. So just the water lines and then the fuel relay, fuel pump relay, and then this thing is ready to fire up. So, because like I said, the water lines for the headers, we do not need to fire. We don't need those right now to fire that up. But I will try to work on that this weekend to get that done and stuff. So like I said, the plan is to fire this up next month. So we're getting there, we're getting close. And I got the race fuel, or the race fuel tank. There's just a little bit left in there that I couldn't finish getting out with my sucker that I used to pull the fuel out of the tank. So just so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt up the front of the trailer and then get the fuel to the back of the tank where the line is at to finish priming the rest of it out. So that way we can get the race fuel put in it. But when we fire this thing up, it's going to be fired up on pump gas. I also like to get the race fuel and then just to fire it up on the race fuel and check it on that. So after this weekend, we should be pretty close where everything's done except for the fuel pump relay. Other than that, everything else should be done by the end of this weekend. For me, it's a 3-day weekend, so by Monday night we should have pretty much everything done except for the fuel pump relay. So I will have the parts here for that, and my brother's going to come over and help me get that all set up. I'm not sure when he can get time away to come over and help me do that real quick, but we'll get that scheduled for him to come over and help me set up that relay for that fuel pump, and then that'll be it. He's got a couple things. My brother's got a couple things that he needs to get done because there's a car show that he's going to be going to next month. So he's trying to get his car ready for that. But like I said, he's going to have a busy weekend this weekend. So hopefully maybe sometime during the week or possibly next weekend, have him come over and help me do that. So, but after this weekend, everything should be done except for that relay. So we're getting there. Pretty stout, especially since this is kind of the third weekend of the month. We have definitely made some serious progress on the boat to get it done, and so this way we can go enjoy it this year and get some testing in and see if the improvements that we have done have helped. So, which I believe the improvements that we have done, it will help out completely. So that's pretty much it. It's going to wrap it up on this video. Again, I really appreciate you guys watching, and for the people that have subscribed so far, I really appreciate you guys subscribing. And let's try to grow this and keep improving this channel and see if we can grow this. And yep, because there's a lot more stuff that I can do and bring to the channel and show you guys some of the things. We're still doing the LS OBS build and stuff. Kind of got some things figured out on that. I just need to contact some people for some wiring harness for that. So we're still getting some things situated on that. Still got my 63 Chevy C10 build that we're going to try to bring to the channel as well, so you guys can see that all the way through. And we'll see what else we can bring. So again, I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. And for the people that have subscribed, it means a lot. Really appreciate it, and all that. So we're going to be having some good times this year with some vacation times with the boat. Like I said in the previous videos, that I will be getting some GoPros to put on the boat so we can get some onboard footage with me driving instead of me holding my cell phone as I'm driving. Because if you noticed a couple of the videos that I've almost lost it and dropped my phone. So we're going to go with some GoPros on here so we can get some onboard footage and all that. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned and go from there, because we're gonna do. I want to do some serious testing this year, get the motor dialed in, and then also, again, I'm still planning on building a spare motor. That's in the works right now. That's in the process of trying to get that, trying to get the parts together for that, and getting parts here for that, so we can have a spare motor for the boat and stuff. So stay tuned for that. You guys will see that in the process of being done and getting the parts here. So trying to see what else. So that's it. We got things to do on every project that's in here, and you guys will see everything be done and get built. So yeah, so again, that's going to do it for this. So back to this, this is going to do it for this video. Again, like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with everyone that you're friends with and all that. Let's grow this channel. And again, it really means a lot. So appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.